we need to almost reprogram. Like I'm saying, we have to change ourselves, but we need to reprogram ourselves in a way where I'm going to talk about, when I say the word sex, yeah, I'm going to say lay the smackdown. Instead of saying sex, I'm going to say lay the smackdown, yeah? So I don't have to keep saying that word because this is TikTok, you know what I'm saying? So as adults, yeah, when we lay the smackdown, yeah, it's like we're not doing it in the correct way. And what I'm trying to say is laying the smackdown is how you create a new creation, is how we create the future, is how we create the next generation. Look how we're using laying the smackdown. We're using it in such the wrong way, like naked women promoting laying the smackdown, making young boys just want to release their energy by themselves, lay the smackdown by themselves. Yeah, so what I'm trying to get at is to get to the solution. Yeah, the solution is this, is that we need to teach, even the adults need teaching. Because remember, the adults are the ones that created the children. So I just think that laying the smackdown needs to be taught again. We are afraid of our bodies. Yeah? We are afraid of our bodies. If I was to, example, if I was to take off all my clothes right now on the screen, it's messed up because you wouldn't see me as natural. You would see me as, you'll be looking at me and thinking some mad thoughts. But that's our natural state. Our natural state is to have no clothes. So why are we having perverted thoughts? Because of our natural state of being. So what I'm trying to say is we've been so disrupted in our natural way that the natural way is now becoming sexual. And what I'm trying to say is that we are like trees. A tree don't have clothes on. It's nature, it's natural, it's naked. And we don't look at a tree and feel any way. So what, exactly, brainwashed. So what I'm trying to say, people, is the only way, not the only way, but if we was to start from now, I would say to everybody, purify yourself, cleanse yourself, clean yourself, get rid of every toxin, obviously as much as you can, alcohol, smoking, purify your mind, fast, meditate, get crystals, get your frankincense and myrrh, burn your incense. And when you do all of those things, automatically, yeah, it's going to make you not want to mix and get yourself in a certain way. So what I'm trying to say to everybody is, this, yeah? We have to purify ourselves. We have to almost go backwards. You see, like the nakedness, Garden of Eden. In the Garden of Eden, we should be able to have no clothes, and then you should be able to look at me and feel that's just my brother, because that's me being natural. And that's what I think when you go back to the Garden of Eden in the Bible, that's where it comes from. Once they ate the apple, I don't know what the apple was. It was a fruit. The fruit don't mean an apple. It could mean anything, like, you know. And once they ate the fruit, what happened? They now looked at each other and realized we're naked. But we shouldn't really be looking at one another like that. We should be looking at, wear clothes or no clothes. You're my brother, I'm your sister. What, do you know what I'm saying? And that's where we need to go back to, is laying the smackdown. Sexual energy is what's going to make the future better, because that's what starts everything. Like thinking about, oh, okay, we're going to change the music. Okay, but the music only happens once we come. Diet only happens once you come. The poison and toxins only happen once we come. But we got to think how we bring the children is what we need to be thinking about. How many parents, how many children, yeah, have come to this earth through the heart chakra, through your mum and dad loving one another? How many? A few, but not many. A lot of children have come to the world because you met someone in a rave, because you met someone through lust. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And you accidentally, and then now the child's here. So that is, to me, the solution. And I could go more into depth, yeah, but that is the solution, is laying the smackdown, sexual energy. People ain't using laying the smackdown, sexual energy in the way it needs to be used. It's not being used in its correct form. You're watching TV or you're watching OnlyFans and you're seeing a woman and you're just releasing your energy. Like, you've just, like, literally, like, you've released enough energy to create a child, to create the future. Like, literally. Think about it. Every time, like, you're literally releasing enough energy to create another life. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, everybody's focused on what you need to focus on, your sexual energy. That is the main. Thank you, brother. My sister, 6'9" Tail. That's what I'm trying to say, though. We need to focus on our sexual energy and really raising and having kids from the heart chakra. And I don't know if everybody knows about the heart chakra, but about the chakras, sorry. Yeah? Releasing enough for a whole population, exactly. And when I say about chakras, people, is you've got your root chakra. Yeah? Thank you, my queen. You've got the root chakra, yeah, which grounds you to Mother Earth. You've got the sacral chakra, which basically all your emotions, your like sexual energy, you know, things are held there, your gut feeling, yeah. And then you've got your solar plexus, where your willpower and things like that, you know. And then you've got your heart chakra, which obviously you reflect heart, love, I should say. Then you've got your throat, which is a projection, like how I'm expressing. Then you've got your third eye, which then, when you look at things, you see past the illusion and you see the truth. Then you've got your crown chakra, where you connect to the spiritual. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And what reason why I even said that, yeah, is because we need to start having children from the heart chakra upwards. And what I mean by that, we need to start having children from the heart chakra upwards. What I'm really trying to say is this. We need to stop meeting women in lust. And I'm going to be real, because I'm a man, so I'm not going to say like I'm perfect, because it's real, you know, you see, and it's real, innit? But we have to start meeting and having children from the heart chakra and up. And what I'm saying is this. Obviously, I love the woman. That is a good start. But you know, when you can build with a woman spiritually and you lot are on a certain wave to where, and you can communicate. So like you're talking the heart, communication, perception, and spirit. When you can now connect with a woman on that kind of level, what kind of level is the children going to be raised on? Think about that. Children are getting born on the lowest level, the root chakra, the chakra of survival. You know, that's what the root chakra is like. Remember, it's the lowest chakra, which means it grounds you to Mother Earth, which is like earth. So it's survival, it's this, it's that, it's more earthly. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And especially when the root chakra ain't balanced, it has a bad effect, you know. Every chakra, when it's not balanced, has a bad effect as well. So what I'm saying, people, is we have to raise our frequency. That's the only way we're going to get to that point. Because nowadays, if a guy, and I'm a guy, so I'm going to keep it real. I'm not saying that I'm flipping supernatural and like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to myself, but you as well. And I'm saying, like, just seeing a girl that looks good isn't enough. Talk to her. Can she cook? Remember, a good figure can't raise your children as much as it's good for the eyes. Because I'm a man too, and I'm going to keep it 100% real. You know, a good figure ain't going to raise your kids. You know, a good figure can't cook food unless it can cook food. It's just like a man. Like, man might be like a certain build and man look good, but what have I got in here? What can I teach you? What can I show you as a woman? And that's why I say to everybody, we have to be really focused on self, because another thing I'm going to say to you as well is the distraction from the corona, from the war, from the vaccine, from the Black Lives Matter, from all of this year. In my personal opinion, I'm not saying it's fact, my opinion is that that distraction and all of those distractions was because certain years, certain things are happening with the planets. Like certain energy is, is penetrating our atmosphere. So because certain energy is penetrating our atmosphere, in order for you to not receive it, let's create a mad distraction. It's more deeper than that, but get what I'm trying to say. Like, they have to distract us when because everybody knows every so and so years a certain energy penetrates. We are now on a higher level to where, let me try and break it down to you in short, is that we are going through a certain period, or we've been going through, or maybe we're even through it already, but we've been going through a certain period, my people, where I don't know if you feel this, but I feel it, and I've been feeling it for a lot of years now, is that it's almost like the third dimension, meaning physical realm, is close to the fifth dimension. It's like I can just feel the difference between how it used to be and how it is now. Like, you can manifest the life of your dreams very easily if you can focus. Like, anything you want right now can come into fruition if you can focus, if you can stay still, if you can really be determined and disciplined to get to, like, move to what you want. It can happen because something's happened with the planets. It's like the third dimension, to me, it seems very, I don't know what it is. It's like something shifted and the energy is penetrating, and because they can't stop the penetration of energy, they need to distract you. That's what it is. They need to distract you. They need you to be distracted. They need to create a vibration so strong that it's like a tornado, that even though the promised land is right there, the tornado has got you wrapped. So it's like you just be arguing with your neighbor, or what are you talking, like, like people stabbing each other and hurting each other, and then they create a headline, and now we're focused on that headline. So they need to create a certain division, a certain distraction, a certain confusion for enough years for the portal to shut. Because I think it will shut. Like, what I mean, I think it will shut. It's like an invisible portal, like an invisible world, to where if you can run with me, it will shut, but you wouldn't be aware that it's shut. It's like me being up here speaking to you now, and as crazy as the world is right now, I'm still able to be positive because I'm aware of I can vibrate under the negativity and stay there, or I can vibrate above it and rise even more. Do you get what I mean? And this is what's happening. Some people are staying so below it that what I'm saying will go right over their head. Do you know why? Because it doesn't make sense. It's BS. And the reason why it's BS to them, because it makes no sense. It makes no sense. But if you rise above the negativity, then it starts to make sense. But until you can, it won't make no sense.